What's up guys, and welcome to another video on making money using Forex trading signals. Now usually I test other Forex signal services, but 2 months ago I made this video which debuted my personal Forex signal channel. Now this video is going to be the most transparent recap you've ever seen, going over how much money I made using my own signals. Up until now I've only allowed a few people to subscribe to my channel at a time by doing things like liking, commenting, and sharing some of my posts. But at the end of this video I'll be sharing how anybody can subscribe without having to compete for a spot. You don't even have to like or comment on this video, even though I would appreciate it if you did. Now let's get into the review of my CopyTrader Signals channel. This is the channel and these are what my signals look like. Obviously there's only one take profit, and of course I never take partials. In March this channel only averaged about 1 trade a day, but in April it's averaged 3 to 7 trades, and for May it's going to keep that same average. Obviously the channel is completely Copier friendly, and when you subscribe I provide you with the settings code needed for the TSCopier so that you don't have to worry about configuring the settings yourself. Now, technically you can trade these signals manually, but you're almost certainly going to miss some of them, so I highly recommend that you use the TSCopier when trading these signals. Now, these signals are the exact actions taken on my personal MetaTrader account, and there's a software used to send them, so you get the signal instantly without any delay. So as long as you're using a trade copy, you're getting all the exact trades that I'm taking at the exact same time that I am. I even tell you the lot size I'm using in every one of these trades. Now, not only can the trade copy I recommend copy these lot sizes in the signals, but it can also increase or decrease the lot sizes by a set factor depending on your personal account size. Let me show you what I mean. This here is the inside of the trade copier that I use to copy my own signal channel right onto my MetaTrader account. When you use my settings code, this will all be completely set up for you already. And what this means is that whatever lot size I'm sending in each trade, that lot size is going to be multiplied on your account by a factor of 1. In other words, 1 times the lot size in each trade. Now, I'm personally using this multiplier at 1 on a $50,000 live funded account, but you can adjust this number based on your account size. So let's say you have a $100,000 account and you decide you want to multiply all of my lot sizes by 2 on every one of your trades. You just go into the section of the copier and you type in 2 instead of 1. Now, whatever lot size I have in my signals is going to be multiplied by 2 for every one of my trades. You can also decrease this to like 0.5 or 0.25 or even lower if you want. This way you're still copying my account perfectly, but you can adjust it to fit your personal account size. So what should you set the lot size multiplier for your account personally? One of the tough things about my signal channel is that because I include the lot size of every trade, the losses or the losing trades aren't all the same size. Fortunately, when I start showing you guys the results, you'll be able to see all of the losses and how much the drawdown can get up to, which will help you make the decision on what you should set the lot size multiplier to. But why are all of my losses different sizes when it could be so much easier to just show the results in risk to reward? It's because of the strategy that I use for these signals, which has been working so well. See, the signals that are sent in my channel don't come from my own trading analysis. To design this signal strategy, I looked through the results of the hundreds and hundreds of different Forex signal groups that I've tested. And what I'll usually do is I'll run like a dozen or so of these signal groups on the same MetaTrader account. And what I've noticed is even if maybe 1 or even 2 of the groups actually do make a little profit, the MetaTrader account as a whole always loses money. I'm talking every single time I clump a bunch of signal services together on the same account, the account as a whole always loses money over time. And I guess that's just because most Forex signals suck and trading is just a really difficult profession. But then I wondered, what if I took the worst performing of these MetaTrader accounts and reversed all of the activity, turning all the buys into sells and sells into buys, and used a software to send all of these reverse trades as a new signal channel? I realized I would be able to profit from the fact that so many Forex signal providers don't actually make money. And this completely unique strategy is exemplified in the CopyTrader Signals channel that I'm reviewing right here in this video. But that strategy is why the losses are a little bit different, because they're coming from reverse signals, which all have a little bit different of a take profit level. For example, let's say you have a trade with a 10 pip stop loss and a 15 pip take profit level. Now you always risk $100 on every trade so that you know no matter what happens, if you lose, you won't lose more than that $100. Well, let's say the trade actually hits its take profit and you gain $150. Just like how if it had been a 20 pip take profit instead of a 10 pip take profit, your gain would have been $200. The thing is, is, since I'm reversing signals, the take profit level now becomes the stop loss level. As you saw in the example I just showed you, since the take profit level varies and the profit varies, after the signals are reversed, it's now the take profit level that is very consistent, and it's the stop loss level that varies. That's why you'll see when I start showing you guys the results, the wins are always about $100. It's the losses that vary. That's also why you don't want to set a fixed risk percentage using my signals, because you'll then be using a different lot size than me, leading to different results. All you have to know is that the money I'm making is going to be exactly the money that you're making. But please, if you still have some questions after that probably a little confusing explanation, feel free to drop them in the comments, and I promise I will be giving you a reply. Let's take a look at the March results. Here are the March results from my Signal channel. You can see the total profit is $183.88. Now ignore the open P&L because this is actually current right now for my signals. It's not back in this month of March. You can see the dates that we're covering, March 3rd to March 30th, 4 full weeks in total of trading. March 3rd was the first day of my Signal channel basically running, and so that is the total profit. Down here, you can see we're looking at the same dates, and these are where you can see each of the individual trade breakdowns. Again, this is the trade copier that I'm using to automatically hook my signals up to my MetaTrader account. But in March, I was not using my signals on that live funded account that I mentioned. I only started doing that in April. You can see even though we've got way more wins than losses, our losses were pretty sizable, which means the risk to reward of these trades was not very good. Also, you can see the lot sizes of the trades varied a lot from trade to trade, and it's not a big deal, but it's not ideal. Usually you want the lot sizes to be fairly consistent. Going back up to the top, you can see we only had 14 trades for the whole month, 4 hitting the take profit, 3 hitting the stop loss, and 7 getting closed early, which means they could have been closed early for either a loss or a gain. Either way, our final profit was $183, and we did not have any closed trades going into the next month. Now, even though we ended the month of March in profit, I was pretty disappointed with the performance. The risk to reward was not good, the lot size was really inconsistent, and there just weren't that many trades. So the weekend before the first week of April, I made some changes to the channel. Now, the overall strategy remained the same, but the adjustments added for a lot more trades and a lot more consistent lot sizes per trade. Additionally, I improved the risk to reward. It's still not that great, but it's much better than it used to be. And as you'll see, my really strong win rate makes up for it. The last adjustment that I made was I actually connected my signals to this live $50,000 funded account, and I'll actually be showing you guys what happened with the payout that I requested after my signals had moved the account into profits. Now, April is where we really made our money. Check this out. We got the dates right here, 4 full weeks. We got March 31st through April 27th. Pretty much the entire month of April, and our total profit was almost $2,500. Once again, ignore the P&L. That's right now in this moment, not back in that month. As you can see, we had way more trades this month, 32 take profits, 11 stop losses, and 54 trades closed early, most of which were closed in profit. And I actually closed all of the remaining open trades, which I'll show you guys here in a second, on April 26th. So that there were no remaining open trades going into the month of May. Taking a look here at the bottom, you can see we've got the same dates going on, basically the whole month of April. And these are the trades. You can see we've got a lot of wins in a row, and that's what I meant by the win rate. It's a really good win rate with my Signal channel. The losses are still kind of big, so our risk to reward isn't that great, but it's a lot better. Clearly, the adjustments I made at the end of March paid off big time. Now, this here is the most recent trades all the way up through April 26th. And you can see here, this is where I closed all of our remaining open positions. That's why you see all of these losses in a row. Towards that last week of April, we were sitting in $3,500 of closed profit, but the open profit was about negative $1,000. Because of how many trades that were still running, I just closed all of the open positions, and closing all of those trades took that open drawdown of $1,000 and brought our overall profit for the month down to about $2,400. Now, like I said earlier, all of these trades were on a live funded 50K account from the Next Step funded prop firm. And what you're seeing right here is actually a screen recording of my MetaTrader mobile, so you can see exactly how much profit I made on that account and see how it matches up to what I'm showing you right here. The only discrepancy is what you're seeing here on the Copier is before things like spreads and commissions, and what you're seeing on the MetaTrader app is after spreads and commissions. And boy, did they take a bite. Now, there's another way to verify the results that my signals are getting, and that's by looking at my MetaTrader account activity report. What you're seeing here is basically the receipts of all the trades taken on my MetaTrader account. You've got 4 reports, 1 for each of the weeks in April, and you can find all of these reports in my free Telegram channel, which is linked in the description. This here is the MetaTrader MetaTrader account with the software that I just showed you guys, this is how I send my weekly reports. I can also send a daily report and a monthly report. Now this right here is kind of the mother channel that sends my signals. This is not a live account, this is a demo account. This demo account basically generates my signals using the software, and those signals are then copied onto that live funded account I just showed you guys. I'll show you how it works. Let's go ahead and send the daily report, and there it is in my signal channel. Let's go take a look. Scrolling all the way down here, this is our report for the day. Here's our daily report for the day. We've got one loss for, it says percentages. Well, let's just scroll up and I'll show you guys the dollar amount. Let's see, there was that loss, about minus $185. And then scrolling back down, you can also see we had a bunch of wins for, that was a pretty small one, just $15, but then $80, $97, $97, and $96, $100. So that was our trading day, and that was what I just showed you guys, except it was weekly reports, week by week, instead of daily reports. All right, guys, this here is the live next step funded prop firm account that I used my signals on. You guys can see, looking at the dates down here, I've had this account for a long time. Now, in this big section through here, I was actually using other people's signals on this account, and slowly but surely that account made its way into profit in February. Now, right at this point is when I requested my first prop firm payout from Next Step Funded. That payout got denied, and if you want to see the explanation for that, check out this video right here. But Next Step Funded did not ban my account, they just reset it back to 50,000, and as you can see, I went a long time without trading until right here, April 3rd, which is when I connected my CopyTrader Signals to this live account. And as you can see, after I did that, we moved into some pretty good profits right until here, which is when I requested my second payout. Now you can see after I requested that payout, my account is back here at 50K. So there was obviously a withdrawal, but did I actually get that payout? I did get the payout. So you guys can see it right here. It was approved, and this was the amount. Now I was expecting it to be a lot higher. I thought it would be 80% of that $2,200, but it was actually more like 50%, which is about an $800 difference. But honestly, I was just excited to actually get a payout at all. This is a great sign for my signal channel because it means that you are able to successfully use my signals on a prop firm account without it being detected, which is important because a lot of prop firms don't allow trade copiers. So you can take this payout as evidence of that, and also just as further evidence of how great of a month my signals had in April. Now that we're at the end of the video and I've finished reviewing the CopyTrader Signals channel, I'm going to tell you how you can subscribe. The price is $60 a month, and it's payable by either card or PayPal. Now there are no refunds, but canceling your subscription is very easy and can be done at any time. Now this link will only be valid 48 hours after the publishing of this video. Now if you're seeing this video more than 48 hours after it was published, you haven't missed your opportunity for good. Just send me a message on Instagram asking when the next spots will open, and I'll be able to fill you in. That said, if you're watching this video and you're still within that first 48 hours, you definitely want to hit that link and subscribe, because after this opportunity, the price will go up for my signal channel from $60 a month to $75 a month. But if you're already subscribed at $60 a month, the price will not increase for you. And if you think this signal channel might be something you want to join in the future, but you're just not ready right now, make sure to join my free Telegram, because I always announce it in there whenever new spots open in the future. But remember, there is no limit to the number of spots this time around, so everybody who subscribes in these next 48 hours will get access to the signal channel. That'll be it for the review of my signal channel. Even if my service isn't for you, if you appreciated my transparency, don't forget to leave a like. If you have any remaining questions, please leave them in the comments, and I promise I will be replying. Make sure to join my free Telegram for important announcements, and if you want to see the results of a bunch of different Forex signal services besides mine, don't forget to check out my other videos. Thank you so much for watching. Good luck trading, and I will see you in the next one.